throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi Trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland Browns. The Lombardi Trophy waiting in the wings tonight. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here, and the narrative we are all focusing on this evening, partner. The franchise's first ever appearance here. Can they win it all?
And we're focusing on it. The country's focused on it. Everybody on the outside is focused on it. But here's the deal, Kate. If they're going to get it done, they've got to play light, not tight. And that is so much easier said than done on this stage.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready, ready.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. That's complete. David Njoku. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Let's play.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. He finds Njoku, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. It's Sanders out of the pistol. He has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Browns. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Cuts right. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Flushed out of the pocket. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Second down give to Kronsky Merritt. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
19 tight, 19 2. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards.
Groupie sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
What? Yeah. Really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat.
It's Sampson coming out of the gun. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Start. Cougar 19, start. 79 Broncos. 69 Victoria, 17.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Ready? 18, 65, 65.
From the gun, it's Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19.
Daniels throwing on third. It's going to be dropped off across Merritt. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Yeah, he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Okay,
Ball at the 33 for first down.
ready.
The handoff here to Sampson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On first down, here's Sanders. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again here, Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready? Ready?
Sanders back to throw. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. The Browns on top early. More from Santa Clara coming up.
At the 4-yard line.
Ready?
Enough
break.
waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara.
Here we go.
They've got first and goal to work with. Simpson will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Here's Sanders now. That's incomplete on second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. Trying the left side with Sampson. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to win that battle. That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the go.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Give it to Kronsky-Marins. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's alert. Here's alert.
First down, and they go right back to it. And having gained up about a handful there. Stopped by the 5th overall pick in this year's draft. That was Mason Graham.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Daniels going to keep it. First carry now to Austin Eckler. And that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Third and long for him here. Has it downfield, working the left. This is going to be downhill. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Okay,
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
ready.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Daniels back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Browns get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game. He's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Trey Amos.
Must must be paying these guys the day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception from interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
First and 10 from the 41.
Get it. 19, 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Slot man in motion right.
Get it.
On first down, here's Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Red. Ready.
Little off centers, man. Just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Come on, come on. Go.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That puts us at the 2-minute warning. The Commanders, with some work to do, trailing in this game. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go. They smash. Cowboy 80. Street. Street. Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
A pitch here to Eckler. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. It's about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Rookie's extra point is good. And the Commanders tie things 10-10. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. Good gain out past the 30. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To the air on first down. Sanders falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To the air, Sanders. Has it in close. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Sanders setting the pass. It's everything he has under this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Sampson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready.
Daniels on 1st down. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the ready.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air again, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. On the move, headed right. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Come 19. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 18, Rattler. 18, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels throwing on third. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Grupe sends it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 6, go.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Judkins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn completion. That's just not the right throw.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready, go.
Back to throw it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's how draws draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds. So that's just going to be incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Gotta be lying. Ready.
Roski Merritt on his own read. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Rolling into enemy territory. Escapes a defender. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Man, talk about adding some insult to injury there, Brock. Not only did they jump, but they still ended up giving up the lengthy run, Brock, and that one's declined.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come 19. Ready?
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Throw cut at the 6. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a third-quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 20.
Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Eckler on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Next. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. It's 3rd and 5 for them after the penalty.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Daniels now. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Dragon 60.
From the gun, run for Kosky Merritt. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. 79.
pitch it to Krosky Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. Is to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
The score, Commanders 27, Browns 24.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally setting up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throw left side, finds Fanning. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. This is brought in at the 50. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns take a fourth quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
19, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Rig alert, rig alert. Steady.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It's a gain of 10.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
From On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 21-yard gain, and the Commanders will have a 1st.
Washington 1st down.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He's got a man left. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 8 trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Again, Daniels to the air. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
70 Lions. Go.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding on. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice. I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
That kick fails. The Browns able to recover. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Cougar 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
19.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Oh no, the ball is loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Browns holding just a 1-point advantage.
Okay, break.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is second and long.
Let's go. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And he put everything he's got behind it. And that's incomplete. He had the touchdown, but just couldn't finish off the catch, and a potential 6 points comes off the board. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man.
Here we go. Stretch. Ready.
Back to throw. And he's caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
A tight end in motion now. Here he is to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Setting up to pass. Has him running the comeback. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now.
On first down, here's Eckler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. He'll look to throw it. He brings it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
18, 5, press on leading.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Oh, this is awesome, Brock. The decades of waiting and pleading and for some praying. It's all over, Cleveland. Your Browns have claimed their first Super Bowl championship. You think of all the seasons this franchise has gone through, Brock, the great teams they had that came up just a little bit short, the rebuilds that ushered in new, hopeful eras, all of those have led to this moment when they were finally able to claim their first Super Bowl title.
And you know what's so amazing about this mountaintop, Kate, is we're looking out on the field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know there's so many millions in their town that are just going crazy tonight, being a part of something they've never gotten to experience before.
Woo!